Okay, I got a phone call in the middle of this recording, so it stopped itself. Anyways, right now I'm just setting my RAM timings. All that I did was just set it to expert for selectable, and then you actually have to manually change, but I don't have to change that much. I just have to change a few. And because I am not doing a extreme overclock on my RAM, I can leave everything else at auto other than those first four. So, and the reason why you want to select that sort of expert is that way you have to change all of them. You can't just change one and have it affect the other two. And this will sort of show you quick tests to show instabilities, because it won't let you change certain ones if there's something wrong with the RAM, and then you'll know that that stick might have something wrong with it. So now voltage settings. This is the most important part about overclocking, is voltage. So I'm going to set my load line calibration. You don't need to know what that is, but basically when you're doing higher overclocks, you want to turn this on. And for gigabyte, I would suggest using level 1. Unless you're doing something really crazy, use level 2 at that point. And my V-core, because I am going to be leaving on all of the power saving features, this has to be set at normal so that I can set dynamic V-core. Otherwise you cannot set dynamic V-core. And then there's a huge list to scroll through. Oops, 1.168. Okay, so 16875. So this means that I can get up to a V-core of 1.27. QPI VTT. This is very important for overclocking the i7-X58 platform. As you can see, when it turns pink, that means that they do not suggest going that high. Once you hit the pink, they're saying these voltages will definitely reduce the lifespan of your CPU, especially a lot faster than the ones below. So you want to stay out of the pink, and my setting for this is 1.26 is the lowest I could achieve. CPU PLL, for some reason a lot of people have said they have success setting it lower. So why not lower voltages if you can't? Don't ask me. I don't know too much about that one. Don't need to change PCI. I haven't done anything to it. The QPI PLL. What did I have that at? It was at auto. I don't know why it's been changed. IOH core. This one you may need when you have more than one graphics card. The default is 1.1. I'm going to set it a little bit higher because I haven't tested this overclock with just a single graphics card. So I'm going to leave it just a touch over default just to make sure that it's still stable. And okay. And my DRAM voltage is still turned up, which is cool. So there we go. That should be everything. And then of course don't need to worry about those, and just make sure all my other ones are fine. That's completely wrong. I don't know where all my other ones, I don't know where all my other ones went, but whatever, they show up in the real thing. And let's see, hard disk boot priority, make sure, still my solid state drive's first one. Quick boot, feature of Gigabyte BIOS to go through post and BIOS a lot faster. Disable all the other ones, speed things up. And here we go. I do have to change this. I'm surprised that my monitor still worked without that being changed. Thankfully it did. Or else I would have been having to swap my card around and been screwed because it wouldn't have fit in the last slot. Okay, there we go. Looks like as if everything is set up. Press F10. Yes, and there we go. As you can see, got a couple LEDs, nothing super fancy. I don't need them to be too bright, but got one up top as well, and of course there's all the fancy lights inside, because when you have an expensive motherboard it has a whole bunch of LED diagnostics. Hell yeah! I had a cheap board when I was building a cheap computer. It had none of that.